Alright guys, back at it again. Time is 9 o'clock, Sunday, March 23rd. It's a little bit early in the morning to be down here pounding and running the forklift and whatnot. There's my dog. She decided to come in. Eve, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? She just busts through the door like she just owns the place. I'm gonna go out here in the lot here, get me one of them totes, bring it over, get it inside, kind of consolidate all this steel. Eve, come on. Get these baskets out of the way. I've got a bunch of transformers in that thing I forgot about, so I'm gonna break them down. A couple transformers in that, gotta get them out. And I'm gonna end up breaking down this motor right here. It's a 20 horse, is what it is. But I could probably sell it and make more, but I'm tired of walking around it and looking at it, so it's gonna go bye-bye today. Let me get organized here, get a tote in here, and then get some of this steel. This is all just shred or whatever, just steel. That's all shred and steel. Get it all toted up so I ain't got to look at it no more. And then in here, we got a bunch of little transformers. They're small ones, but we'll get them all broke down too. Choppers. Good piece of aluminum. Set it right there for now. Might be some good stuff in there, I don't know. We'll throw it in there for now. I'm off. And we'll tap it off there. Let's do that. There we go. And there, like so. Hatchet that one. Now I'll wake her up. Oh, dudes are heavy. Hey. Clean them up in a little bit. And do something like that with them. Put this aluminum over here. The chair out of the way. Okay, couple heavier good totes for something. Never have enough containers. Bring these over here. Okay. Work on them. What we got here? I'm gonna pull this motor off. The rest of that's gonna go right into shred or heavy steel, whatever you want to call it. I just put everything in shred because my scrapyard basically don't pay any difference on any of it. They do if you have enough of it, but they consider enough, like steel wise, like 4,000 pounds will make a difference. Copper and stuff, non-ferrous material is all about 1,000 pounds a piece. So I just put it all in one. That's all I'm after right there. I'll chuck it right in here. Right in there. Okay. Get this wire trimmed off of here. I don't know what you guys do with capacitors. There's some good sheet aluminum there. I've been saving them. I've got a ton of them over here. This is all sheet aluminum. Let's use this new tote we just got. Stuff in there. Throw it in there. Got a long right here. This thing, I broke it the other day. Dude, Yeah, I didn't think so. There we go. Probably not anything really good in here, but we're gonna try it. Get that off. Throw that in the chopper bucket. See what we got here. Phillips. Yeah. Hatchet. Yeah. Little transformer down in there. Huh. Copper? It is. Little piece of brass, little piece of copper. Pleasant surprise. Wire. What do we got here? Phillips. Scrap. These are super easy to take apart. All you do is squeeze the open end. Give them a squeeze. Maybe. This might not be like the other ones. Nope. Oh, it's got a pin through it. A couple pins. That's alright, we'll get it with the chopper. Hey, throw it over here for this pile for now. I don't even know if it's copper. Let's look. Might be aluminum. Yep, copper. Let's throw this right in the ironing aluminum. Alright, y'all. I'm back. When they assembled these, they didn't have them tight enough. Had a little gap in them. So I just had to loosen these up. I greased them a little bit and I tightened them down. Pretty tight. So yeah, look at that. Cut right through that. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. Nice, good piece, bright and shiny. Wire stripped. A chunk of copper. Go. Big old chunk of copper in there too. What is that? That over there. Like about a 10. Yep. Am I recording? Now, a lot of this stuff is brass on these. Let's see. Nope. Now, from experience, y'all, just because I know, they got to get, well, there you go, it fell apart. But sometimes you got to get this out, which I will get out. You got to pull this out here, all this together, so this all comes out. And sometimes there's a keeper ring up here on the top. You got to beat this down and then pop the keeper ring out, and then this will come off. But I found ways to get around that just to clean the aluminum up. Let me find a screwdriver here I just had. There it is. Get this piece out of here. That out of the way. There it comes. This one looks like it has a ring in it. It might be brass in this one. I don't think so, but it might be. No. Steel. Now the way I've done these is you can blow this inside out if you got an air chisel or a sledgehammer, and all this will fall right out the bottom. But you got to get this out first. Like I said, if you don't get that plug out of there, it won't let you. You'll think it's still stuck in there. But you get it down like that, where it's sitting on the vise, and you can just hammer that right there, and it'll pop this center out. Yep, there it goes. It's moving. There you go. Done. Good clean piece of aluminum. Pretty heavy. I'd say that's a few pounds. Good cast. Here. Now that I got a sheet bucket, let's throw this right here. That's a sheet. This is the cast. That's the fastest way I found to do them. And that's just all scrap. Shred. Shred. Oh, missed. These dudes got some wires usually down in here. Hold them on there. That hook under there. There we go. Now, yep, that's what I figured. This some good copper in there for sure. This comes off via taking this all off. So come loose. Steel. That's surprising me. Usually that stuff is copper or brass. That's all steel. It's all magnetized. Cheap starter, I guess. There we go. Good piece of aluminum. Clean aluminum. Right there. Cut this nice copper off there. The rest of it I throw in shred. I probably shouldn't, but I do. I don't know what I do with with them brushes. I don't know what they're made out of. I don't know if there's any value in it. I just throw it in shred. Okay. Now let's go over here. These are like my electric motors. I did cut a bunch of these in half and try to pull that stuff out of there. And unless you burn them, I don't know how else to get it out. I just keep throwing them in the buckets over there. One of these days I'll separate them out. Take them in as electric motors, I guess. That looks like that's kind of threaded in there. I have to cut that off there. Yeah. Twist it off. I don't know what it's doing, but it's doing something. Here, chisel. It's copper too. Yeah, we gotta get that. Ain't no way that's copper, because it would have cut right through that. Yeah, it is too. Probably copper coated bolt, I'm guessing. Let's blow it off there. Okay, GoPro died. Battery died. I had to switch battery out. We're back rolling now. Now that's paper. Look at that. Let's see if I can get this off there. Now let's just get this winding off. Big wire. Okay. That's it. Now, And here's all that. That one starter. Now this is all number 2, but that one starter had 3 pounds exactly in it. Plus the aluminum, plus the steel. Now, depending on where you get, $9–10 worth of copper, plus all the steel, plus the clean aluminum. I think they're worth it. And it only took me 10 or 15 minutes. Oh, not counting all the little bars and stuff I throwed in there that I didn't keep. Daggone, I should be better at doing that. I haven't done a whole lot of them, guys, but I can tell you right now, these right here, I think they have between 3 and 4 pounds of copper in them as well. Not counting the center armature and all that stuff. I don't know what this little thing is here, but we're going to tear it apart. Yeah, maybe. Might be bashing it apart. Where's my little ball peen? Here it is. These suckers are tight. Get that one loose. Didn't need that one loose. Got that one loose. Makes me mad. I'll get the choppers out. Air hammer. Get off there. Yeah. There's some copper, maybe. Brass. Brass. I wonder if that's brass. Nope. That'll be brass. Get off there. Put that in there. Can't believe I just got that loose. Let's clean it up a little bit. Brass. Now we can get to them. Another one. That's good. That's hitting the bottom. These might have contacts in them. It does. Sure does. Over there. This thing was way off. Whoever put this together didn't build it very good. Plus the silver contacts ain't on there. They're on here. I'm gonna do this, just cut that right in half right there. Well, the damn choppers would stay on. Don't fly everywhere. There it is. Yep. Silver. Put that in the silver bucket. That all should actually be going in number 1. These, this. When I get to tearing down motors, because motors have paper on them, like that, they go as number 2. But these contacts like this, these are solid clean copper. They should go in number 1. There's no solder on them, so they go up here. They pay better. Well, that's one way to do it. There it is. Piece of brass in there. There it is. Now, all that fell on the floor. All right. Let's tear into this one. See what we got here. We got a plate, gaskets, steel. This has got the Phillips heads. These are a little nicer, a little easier to work with than the ones that are pressed. Same as any other electric motor though. Get your long bolts out, whack it on the shaft, pop the end off. Take this off, a big old chunk of copper there. Why am I holding on to these bolts? Damn it. Now there. Now with that too. I don't know where my good Phillips bit went. You know, a brand new one somewhere. Alright guys, the video is getting a little long, so I'm going to chop it off right here, but you can feel free at the bottom right hand corner if you go down to this little gear looking thing on the screen on YouTube, click that and go to speed and watch it and fast forward. That's what I do on a lot of videos until I see something interesting I want to watch, and then I watch it. But I'm going to keep going today. I'm going to make probably 3 or 4 videos, but that's enough for this one for now, and I'll come back in with you. I get a refill of coffee here, so till the next one.